Hey Eagles, welcome to the first episode of the Avion broadcast for the spring 2025 semester. I'm Dominic Popola.
And I'm Brianne Weathers.
You know, it's been a long time since our last broadcast and a lot of stuff has happened. We've had Thanksgiving, winter break, finals. How was your break, Brianne?
It was a lot of fun. I had so much fun with my family and my hometown friends, but I'm glad to be back to be with my Daytona friends and get back into the swing of things. How was your break, Dominic?
You know, it was really good. We got snow where I'm from, and I was in New York City for a few days, so it was really nice just to see friends and family and experience a white Christmas, which we haven't had in a while. But I'm also ready to be back with my friends and hopefully find some success in my classes this semester again.
That's for sure. Speaking of success, the Embry-Riddle sports teams have kicked off this semester with wins across a bunch of different sports.
That's right. The Embry-Riddle's men's basketball team are back in the win column with an 86-66 win over Eckerd this past Saturday. This win marks their first road win of the season and improves their overall record to 12-7.
On the women's side, the Embry-Riddle women's basketball team is having a great season with a stellar 16-2 record.
Wow, that's great.
With their second loss only happening recently against Eckerd on Saturday. Great work, Eagles.
Looking across the runway, the start of race season at Daytona International Speedway is upon us with the 63rd edition of the Rolex 24 Hours happening last weekend.
So that's what that noise was on Saturday.
It was definitely loud. I live in the Village and I could hear it all night. But, you know, the race was filled with intense battles throughout the day and into the night, with multiple contenders in every class being taken out of contention before the 12-hour mark. It all came down to the last hour with multiple cars in the mix for the overall spot. Through all the adversity, Porsche Penske Motorsports emerged on top, defending last year's victory with another trophy in this year's race.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, I want to go next year. I heard from a bunch of friends that went that it was really cold and they were kind of just sitting out there all night, but that they had a great time.
It really has been cold recently. Did you see that the Panhandle got snow?
Yeah, it was so crazy. Even here in Daytona, it was freezing a couple days last week, but hopefully we get some beach weather soon.
Let's hear from Julian for our weather outlook for the week.
Although temperatures are going to be on the rise, with that is going to be some rain. So I'd keep all of the beach activities and outdoor activities for another week. But across the nation, temperatures are really a wide range, anywhere from 20s in Idaho down to almost 80 degrees in Miami. And really, if we're being completely honest, 20s and 30s for the north and northwest is pretty warm for right now. Last week, this was all negatives. They were all in the negative degrees, and that was very cold. It was a very historical weather event for across the nation last week. Snow in the Panhandle. It was just a crazy week. So right now, this is all relatively warm temperatures if we're comparing it to last week. But it is going to be staying relatively quiet throughout at least today and tomorrow. And as we move into Thursday, this is where it's going to start to ramp up because we're going to start to see this low pressure system start to develop in central Texas. And that's eventually going to be moving eastwards and developing a pretty large cold front attached to it, spanning across lots of states, and that is going to be eventually pushing through our area. That's what's going to be causing a majority of our rainfall this weekend. As of right now, though, we are dominated by this high pressure system, so it's giving us pretty clear skies, but that is going to eventually being pushed east and dissipate, bringing lots more clouds into our area, and here's that cold front starting to approach right on our doorstep Friday morning. Again, that is going to be pushing through, bringing us both rain and then back to colder temperatures. Right now, for the rest of today, though, 60s and low 70s actually for today and even into tomorrow. Overnight hours, low 40s even, 46, probably feeling a little cooler in the morning, but don't get too used to that because it is going to warm up very quickly tomorrow into the low 70s. So you might want to bring a jacket for the morning hours and then be prepared to take it off, have a short sleeve shirt on underneath because it is going to be warming up and even feeling a little warmer because that sun is going to be out yet again. So really temperatures not really changing into Friday. Friday is when we start to see the increase in temperatures, but again, rain chances are going to start to make an appearance due to a cold front, and you can already see the temperatures starting to decrease and taper off back into probably the low 60s for our highs into next week.
Finally, some good weather.
I can't wait for this week.
I wish we had this nice weather when I was outside tabling for the Avion a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it was super rainy and cold during this year's activities fair.
It was, but that didn't stop clubs and organizations from showing off some of their cool projects and initiatives. Matthew was out there to talk to some of the clubs about what they do.
We're here at the Activities Fair on the Embry-Riddle campus. This is a very, very exciting event that happens each semester where new students and current students can explore different opportunities, different student organizations, divisions of the SGA, and a lot more. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going to a whole bunch and just talking to them, seeing what their organizations are about, and how you as an Embry-Riddle student can get involved.
I'm Charles Sorosky, and I'm the president of the Barefoot Flying Club. So what we'll do is we'll take an aircraft just like this one. We'll take one from a barn that's just derelict, been sitting in a barn for 20 years, bring it over to Daytona Beach. It'll be bare frame. We'll strip it down and then fully rebuild it, restore it, and then it'll be a fully functioning certified aircraft. And then after that, we'll take students through an outside program, and we'll do flight instruction so they can get their tailwheel endorsements through us. They can solo, really whatever they feel like doing.
So my friend, what's your name and what are you out here doing today?
My name is Sahil Singh and I'm the chairperson of Touch and Go Productions. As you can see, we're out here in full force with our tent. We have a whole bunch of things set up for us, showing just a little part of what our incredibly large and incredible organization does.
My name is Gus. I'm president for STEM Outreach, and we're here tabling to talk about some of the activities that we have coming up this semester. Yeah, so we work with local K through 12 schools, and we go do school visits and host on-campus events to get younger students excited about STEM. It's a great volunteer opportunity. We're a completely volunteer-based organization, so there are no dues or anything, and it's just a really cool experience to be a part of.
This is such an incredible event. I'm very happy to have been covering it today. Now, if any of these groups interested you, then I highly recommend that you go to campus groups, where you can find the links to all these groups and more. Again, my name is Matthew Lloyd with the Avion. I'm sending it back to you guys in the studio. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Matthew.
Are you in any other clubs, Brienne?
I am. I'm the historian of the American Meteorological Society. I'm on orientation team, and then of course, the Avion.
Wow, you're really involved. You know, I love American Meteorological Society, and of course the Avion is where I spend most of my time as news editor. And you know, in the Avion, we not only have our broadcast program, but we also produce 2 magazines per semester featuring photography and writing, all produced by students here at Embry-Riddle. Hi, my name is Dominic Popolo, and I'm the news editor for the Avion, which means I am in charge of overseeing all the written content submitted for our issues. So all the articles, I check over them to make sure they're grammatically correct and make sure everything is good, and also help people who are interested in writing but don't know where to start.
My name is Brandon Bedrawi, and I'm the photo editor of the Avion, and I manage all the cameras that we have and send people to events and do photo things.
My name is Emily Imler. I'm the business manager of the Avion, and I manage our finances, our distribution, and our merch.
What is your favorite part of the Avion?
My favorite part of the Avion is the community that we have. We're all so supportive of each other, and it's such a nice community to be able to come and just have a bunch of friends who are interested in the same thing as you.
What does the Avion do for the student body?
Well, for one, we loan out camera gear to whoever needs it. We help people with their events if they need a photo booth or coverage. And I think we also, most importantly, provide a really important service to the students to learn about on-campus information that would be hard to find out without us.
My favorite part of the Avion is working with the exec board and getting to go out and interview people like students, administration from the school, and even astronauts at NASA.
I'm really excited to start work on the upcoming issue. A full video of interviews from the board and other members will be posted sometime soon to the Avion YouTube channel, so make sure to check it out.
I'm really excited to see the amount of engagement that the Avion will hopefully get this semester.
Me too. You know, we always are welcoming new members into our community, and it's really fun.
Well, that's it for this week.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of the Avion broadcast.
Have a great week, Eagles.